I feel like I'm gonna die. I told her, I was like, I feel like I'm gonna die. She's like, why do you say that? I said, because I don't have feelings. How could I feel like I'm gonna die when I don't have feelings? I don't understand, but you see when you're in pain, anything that's crazy, everything has come to your mouth.
Take a look at real close. Loving all my family, I gotta do the most. You can wish, hope, grants here to make it known that anything you do, you gotta do with your soul. Cause we brilliant, resilient. We hold it down like a loose end. We in this, raising queens and a king. Together we're a team, making it to our dreams. Know where I'd rather be than with my family. Family, 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 family. Know where I'd rather be. Family, 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 family. Know that you're proud of me. Family, 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 family. You're with my family, my family. Oh,
My second ER visit. I've been here for like 12 hours and still haven't seen a doctor. I got here at 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon, and it's now 4:30 a.m. I still haven't seen a doctor. They did it. Still having severe chest pain, my neck, and I'm having a really bad headache. And this light is not helping. So guys, I am in so much pain, and I'm still here. They did a EKG. 4 hours later, they took my they did X-ray, and then a few hours later, they draw my blood, and then they had to draw my blood 2 hours and 30 minutes later. So I don't know what time I'm leaving this hospital. Dominic and Araya was in the car sitting there for like over 6 hours, I think. And I begged him to go home and sleep because he didn't want to leave me in here because COVID restrictions. You're not allowed to, if you're not a patient, you're not allowed in the emergency room. So him and Araya was sitting outside waiting for me. And I sent them home to sleep because my head is hurting really bad. And they give me aspirin as soon as I get in, but I have to wait until I see the doctor so they can give me more aspirin. They can give me more aspirin that fast, which is 12 hours later, so I don't see the point. But I'm tired, I'm hungry, and I'm weak, and I hope they can call me back. Because I don't want to leave here without answers as to what's going on with my body, because I'm not able to function right at home. And I don't want to be sitting down and not knowing what's going on. And then something happened that I have no control over. So whenever the doctor comes, I'll let you guys know what's up. Let me give you the update on my health. It's rude because I uploaded a video the other day about me being in the hospital and I never give you guys another update. So basically, I went back to the emergency room the following day because remember I told you guys I leave the emergency room because I was there for 7 hours and wasn't seen by a doctor. Guys, that night when I came home, I was in so much pain, guys. I'm feeling better today, but I still can't do no hollering or no talking loud and all of that good stuff. I can't do that. So what happened is the next day, I picked up Jay, and then I had my sister take me to the emergency room, and I was determined. But I didn't go on post. I went to another emergency room, Cape Fear Valley Hospital. It's a big hospital. So I went there at 4:30. I think I checked in like 4:30 because you know they normally log in like what time you get there, what's not. 4:30 in the afternoon, they check my vitals. But as soon as you get into the hospital, you pass through, because now you got to pass through security. Like you have to check your keys and everything, and they have to pat you down and like airport security kind of thing to go into the emergency room. Now I don't know why is that. So guys, after that I went straight into the, what do they call it? It's like a fast. They said that front is like fast med or something like that. So normally they just check your vitals, check your blood pressure, your temperature and what's not, and ensure that you're okay. Guys, while I was there, I passed out 2 times. The lady was checking my blood pressure and checking my vitals and checking my temperature, and I passed out. Literally passed out in the chair. And then she was like, the next thing I remember, one minute I was fine. She's checking my temperature and my pressure. And the next minute, she said, stay with me. Are you okay? Stay with me. Hello, Miss Chantel, Miss Grant, stay with me. And then everything was so fuzzy. And then I guess I get better. I get back conscious of what's happening. And then I went black out again. I went out blank again. And Dominic is the first time Dominic is hearing this, because I didn't really talk about it after I came out of the hospital. So I said, she was like, I heard her saying, get 3 tubes of aspirin. And she said, like, she was calling another nurse and saying, check her sugar. See if her sugar is low. And my sugar was a little bit low. Jahari teacher is coming.
Best weekend ever. No homework, no wax museum, no jujitsu.
Lies.
I don't have no homework.
Yes, guys. So I'm making a video. Jay just came in the vlog. Say, hey, what's up? What's up? Put your seatbelt on. How you doing? How was your day?
It was good.
That's what's up. So guys, the second time when I passed out, she said, she gave me some water, and she told me, she hold my head to stop my head from falling on the little chair that they had me sitting in. And then when I wake up, she said, are you okay? You passed out twice. And I'm like, I did? She said, yes, you did. Are you okay? How are you feeling? And I said, I just feel light, like everything is floating in the room, and I felt light. And then she said, Octa was like, there is no bed to admit me right away. There is no bed in the emergency room. None. They're all occupied with patients. The emergency room is so full that persons were there for treatment 36 hours. There were people in there, several people in the emergency room that was there for 33 hours waiting to be seen. And you know, if that wasn't severe, they would have went home already. They would have gotten frustrated and went home. Guys, this was at 4:30. It wasn't 5 o'clock yet. All this happened within 30 minutes, guys. The lady now, after the doctor, I heard the doctor saying, there is no room to admit anyone right now. We're trying to get patients out, but most of the patients have like really bad conditions, in really bad conditions, so they can't take them out. She didn't use that term, but she used the clinical term, if that's the right thing. So she said they're literally trying to get patients to other part of the hospital that is already admitted into the hospital, so they can free up rooms in the emergency room so that they can admit patients that actually need the help right away. So the only people that was getting admitted right away are the people that come in ambulance, and because they're already on a bed. They're still not going to a room, guys. They're being treated in the hallway. So the lady now the nurse called another nurse, and she said, can you bring me a wheelchair, because she didn't want to leave me. She said, bring a wheelchair. And I asked her, I said, can my sister come back with me, or can my husband come with me? And she said, no one else is allowed in the emergency room, because it's so crowded already. If you're not sick, it's a high % chance that you can get sick even though you're not sick. They put me in a wheelchair and she wheeled me out, and she was like, I'm gonna check on you every minute, and I'll have a nurse come and check your pressure and your sugar in the next 2 hours. They did that. She said they're trying their utmost best to get me to a room. She did an EKG right there and she sent it back. And the doctor told her, like, I need to be seen, but there's no bed and there's no room for me to be seen. So I'm determined to know what happened next now. So guys, I stayed in the emergency room for 15 hours before I could be seen by a doctor with severe chest pain, migraine. I started getting migraine, and for some reason the hospital lights was making it 10 times worse. Dominic was sitting in the parking lot for hours, and I asked the doctor, I asked the nurse, I said, can I step out and sit in the car, and then with my name, and I'll come and check in to see if my name is called? She said no, because if your name is called, they can't hold a spot for me. So I had to sit there. There were other persons there that I felt was in way more bad shape than I was in, because my pain, it wasn't like my pain was a 10 right through, but it wasn't there all the time. When it come on, it's a 10, but then I will get like a little relief, like I will be fine for like a few minutes, and then for another few minutes it's like pain non-stop, and then if I turn in a certain position, I'm fine again, and then if I just move an inch, and you know them hospital chairs are really bad, hard, and if I turn in any direction other than the one that I'm in, where I'm getting ease, pain again, and then it's pain with headache and all the veins in my neck. Anyways, that was a pain that I don't wish on nobody. Then like around 7 or 8 o'clock the next morning, I went to the nurse and I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna die. I told the nurse, I was like, I feel like I'm gonna die. She was like, why do you say that? I said, because I don't have feelings. How could I feel like I'm gonna die when I don't have feelings? I don't understand, but you see when you're in pain, anything that's crazy, everything has come to your mouth. I said, I don't have feelings, like I'm giving up. And she was like, hold on a second. She put me to sit down beside where she was working. She said, hold on a second. She go to the back and she told the doctor, because when she looked at my information, she saw I was there as soon as the day before at 4:30, and I'm still there 7 a.m. the next morning, hungry. They keep giving us a little bottle of waters and some hospital cookies, which is sweet, and it's hurting my head even more. Now I can laugh about it, but then I wanted to cry, and it would have been okay for me to cry too. So she went and she told the doctor what I said and how I felt, and the doctor came and she said, why do you feel that way? I said, because I feel like my heart is literally closing, like my heart rate is literally going down, like it's just going slow. It's not like normal, and I feel like my feet is getting weak again. So when she looked at my chart, she brought the EKG things, and she hooked me up to and she did another EKG right in the chair, guys. I'm still not admitted, even though I'm telling them this. I'm still not admitted to the back to be seen. But this is a doctor that came out from the back to see me in the waiting room. So she hooked me up to the EKG, the thing to do an EKG, and then they did do 2 X-rays with my side and my back. They did 2 X-rays, and then they did blood work while I was waiting. They did blood work like 3 hours in between. Yeah, they did a pregnancy test as well. But when I see the doctor, she came out, she gave me an EKG, and then she said, okay, so she's waiting to see what the EKG reads. And then she came back in like 2 minutes and she said, do you need a wheelchair or you can walk? And I said, I can walk. She said, okay, do you mind if I support your back while you walk? I said, sure. And she took me to the back, thinking I'm going in a room and they're going to put on the gong. You know what it's do? Put on the gong and what's not. Okay, Need for Speed. Guys, these people, there was a bed in the, like, you know, when you walk in, when you're admitted and you're walking through the room, I'm passing the doors and stuff, you will see beds lined up on the side of the wall. That's where I was treated. And it wasn't, I couldn't say that, oh, why are they treating me out here? No, it wasn't just me. It's a lot of people. The beds were lined up. I don't know where they found bed from, but the beds were lined up to the side of the walls. And they were treating patients right there because there's no rooms still. So she said, I'm sorry, but we still don't have any rooms, but I'm very concerned about your health and what I'm picking up on the EKG, and I want you to lay down and elevate your legs so I can get a proper read, because the reading that she have on the EKG, it looks scary. So she still not tell me what it is, but she said it looks scary. So now I'm laying down on the bed. I can't take off my clothes, but she wants to do a full body EKG. She wanted to hook up the thing all over my legs, all over, to do a full EKG on my entire body. She couldn't do that, so she had to, like, I had to be like, it was so awkward. Like, I have to, like, hold my shirt out like this in a position where my boobs can be showing, so they can hook up the stuff to get like a read. I still don't know what the EKG says, because when she was waiting to tell me the results from the EKG and the x-ray, so she told me the x-ray came back normal and everything is fine with the x-ray, but when she did the EKG, she did it 3 times, so that means there's a concern. If the lady tell me what the EKG reads, I tell you the truth, I don't know what she said, because while she was waiting for the last EKG results, she told one of her nurses to come and give me saline, and the lady hooked up the thing to my arm. It's here, yeah, she hooked up the thing to my arm and she started to give me the saline. And when this lady gave me this thing, I felt like I was having an out-of-body experience. I was having a panic attack, an out-of-body experience, and I feel like I was catching I feel like I was filled with the Holy Ghost. Oh my gosh. When the force of that medicine hit my body, guys, first I'm saying, can you help me take my shoes off? Then can you take my socks off? I want to take my pants off. I want to pull I don't want to take my shirt off. I wanted to rip my shirt off. I wanted to pull my hair. I felt so uncomfortable, like my heart was literally about to stop. And the nurse looked so scared. She said, I don't know what to do. She's rubbing my back. I don't want her to touch me, but at the same time, I want her to touch me. Guys, I really started to cry, because like, my husband would have been here, he would have known what to do. I was like, I don't know what to do. I felt like something was gonna go bad. Like, oh, thank God I'm still alive and I'm still here and I'm still well. But the way I was feeling is like I want to tear my clothes off. It's like I want to pull stuff to make me feel better, and nothing was working. And the lady told me exactly what she was administering to me, but because of all I was feeling, nothing that she said was sticking to my brain. Nothing. So she gave me something, or whatever she put in that same medicine that what she was administering through the needle. It helped me to calm down. Yes, it did. But guys, it had me drowsy. It had me drowsy, and I couldn't stop. I couldn't keep my eyes open for more than 5 seconds. So she will come, are you feeling better? As she was up my hands like this, it fall right back down. Are you feeling better? And I'm saying yes, but God knows if I mean yes or no. And so guys, I just dropped Amaya off to gymnastics. Her and Jahari is gonna stay here. And now I'm gonna head to Lowe's, get my paint brushes, and then go over to Ross and try to see if I can find some little cute decorations to put on my to decorate my laundry room. So I was saying, like after 7 that morning, when the doctor was about to leave, she was like, I hope you feel better. And she told me to follow up with a nurse with the clinic that they have, because apparently they have a hospital and they have a Cape Fear Valley clinic, and I still can't get an appointment with them to see them. So I still haven't went back to the hospital, and I don't know what my EKG is. But for right now, I'm still having pains. It's not as bad, because when I start getting like feeling like I'm gonna be sick, I take to my grandmother told me to take aspirin, so I normally take 2 of that before I even start my day. I will take 2 of that, and it really helps. But I don't want to be taking aspirins and don't know what I'm taking it for. It's helping with the pain, yes, but I want to know what's going on in my body. And I also want to have a second opinion, because she said it's stress. She told me, I remember that part, she told me she think it's stress. She don't know for sure, but it looks like I'm stressing over something, and that is what's getting me worked up, and it's making my back hurt, my neck hurts, and my chest hurt because of stress. So I don't know, I want a second opinion. If you guys can recommend, if you live in North Carolina, or you can recommend a doctor that I can go to and be seen. But guys, if you can help me find a doctor that can see me right away or within the next week, I'll really appreciate that, because right now what I'm looking at is until April. I make the appointment for April, yes, because you know it's a pandemic, and I understand it's a pandemic, but I want to know what's going on with my body, because I can't be passing out, especially when I have to be taking care of my kids. I can't be passing out. That's not safe for me, nor is it safe for my kids. You understand? So if you guys can help me find a doctor that can literally see me within the week, I'll be very happy. So I'm going into Lowe's now. And get my paintbrush, and I'm going to Ross and get my decoration. Guys, thank you so much for all the well wishers, everyone that send me prayers, send me well wishes to feel better, call and text. Thank you guys so much. I felt love, and I felt a little stronger when I see everybody's wishing me well, and they're actually concerned. You guys were actually concerned about my health. Thank you guys so much. Please keep me in your prayers, because I still don't know what's happening, and I want to know. I want to get to the bottom of it, because girl, I'm young. I don't want to. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate y'all.